Coach, I'm sure the last thing you want to do is have to talk about this game, but just overall, obviously a tough one here in the opening round.
Yeah, I mean, just, I just talked about how we let our missed shots really affect everything else we did. It got us a little too desperate. We turned the ball over, and then we just got out of our defense and let them have layups. I mean, you hold a team to 54, you can win that game. But that was the most pathetic offensive display in the first half that I've had. And I saw the frustration in those guys' how it affected their play. And I think that's, I think we came out in the second half with some energy and enthusiasm and shuffled the deck a little bit. And we're going to find the right guys and the right combinations. But, tonight maybe helped us do that.
I know you know the numbers, but 4 of 24, 11 turnovers in the first half, 1 assist. I mean, once the shots weren't falling, were the turnovers falling when you were trying to force things? Or?
Absolutely. And then we were just kind of square peg, round hole instead of making the easy plays. And, I almost saw like a desperation in the first half. You never want to play that way because, in college basketball, there's so many different styles you have to play against. Well, this was the kind of the frustrating Air Force style. And Charlotte wanted this game low scoring. We wanted it to be up and down a little bit more. And when it didn't go immediately our way, we had no resolve. And that's what I'm disappointed in. And, the young guys haven't been exposed to it yet. They're just trying to figure it out. But we have enough veterans that, that I didn't think they handled it that very good.
When you are, 2 for 17 or whatever it was at one point from 3-point range, I mean, is it just some of those were wide open with good 3-point shooters?
So,
I mean, is it just one of those nights, or could you have done something differently at that point?
Well, sometimes you got to weather that, and we could have weathered that had we not broke down. We gave them 9 layups, and say you take some of those away now you might have been able to survive your worst shooting half in my lifetime. You might have been able to survive it. And that's what I'm kind of disappointed in because, I saw that in an earlier game, like Colorado, they had a lot of open shots they missed. And I don't know if it's preseason jitters, if it's, but we had some open looks, a couple early that almost went in and out a little bit. And then it seemed like that affected our whole shooting. Like we were just tight about like, I hope one goes in. And these guys are good shooters and you can't operate that way. But our defense can't be so affected by the offense. I mean, that was, so we'll be up all night figuring it out and find answers. And, I got to find answers of how I'm going to work this rotation. And you find that out in games. And, we're going to look through that and figure it out to help them with that.
I know he only had 2 points, but I thought one positive was Sada's play tonight.
I know. He played hard and made some defensive plays, got some rebounds, attacked, and thought he got, a couple fouls that he could have maybe drawn. But, we got to develop him, and he's got to get out there and play. And I think he played hard and he didn't play scared. And, he helped the team. So we'll break down the film tonight, but then, it's how we respond. And I think we got high character guys, so I'm banking on them to respond.
You did have some good news off the court today with the signing of Chris Lockett, Jr. Coach. Could you just talk about, I know probably not in the best mood to talk about that right now, but obviously that's going to pay dividends down the road.
No doubt. And he's a versatile, tough guard that, his first game he got 30 points, 10 assists, and about 8 rebounds, I think. I don't know. But he's a versatile guard that can play multiple positions, guard multiple positions. He's good, strong driver, good shooter, but he's a winner, and that's what I like best about him. And he was a great get for us, and it's pretty neat because Randy Livingston has got so many Boise connections, and the way Boise is and the way our fans are, that matters to people. I think I saw it on your interview where he must have commented on it 3 times. He liked our fans because he was at the Washington State game, and that's important. And I think that's important to keep in mind that kids are watching that stuff. They watch social media. They see how the fans are with players and with teams, and how they support them and get them through the tough times. And when the fans help with that, it pays dividends for your program. And this team that I have right now is going to grow. And we have to grow, and we got some good players. we don't have it all figured out, not even close. But when you're playing tournaments and good teams, when you have a weakness or something that you're not great at, things get exposed, and then you go and fix them and fix them and fix them. But we'll bounce back. We got high character guys, and we got to do it in a hurry, though.
And final thing, Coach. Is this a game where you lay into guys in the locker room, or is it just a, hey, you know what you did, you missed shots, and you move on to tomorrow? And how confident are you that you guys are going to be able to turn the page quickly tomorrow?
Well, I'll never lay into guys about missed shots. We can control what we can control. We can't control making or missing shots. We can control the shots we take. We can control the great effort we give, and then those kind of things. That's when I have a problem. If guys aren't giving their best effort, if guys aren't being great teammates, if guys are being selfish, any of that, that's where I have a problem. Missed shots are part of basketball. You got to have the toughness to play through those nights of 0 for 10, 0 for 11, and then keep grinding. And I think had we done that, we would have given ourselves a chance to come back and say, no.
Well, as you've said, Coach, whenever you've been in slumps, you guys would do a lot of makes. So hopefully that starts tomorrow. Yeah. And we appreciate your time, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thanks.
There he is, Leon Rice. We appreciate his time. After Boise State falls in this one, 54-42 to Charlotte in the opening round of the tournament.